Good morning, everyone. Virgo here, and welcome to Snoop4Truth. Today we're going to be talking about what the law is and what the law is not. But before we do that, I want to let you know that the footage that you're watching is a virtual tour at the Johnson County, Kansas courthouse. It's a very new structure, and it's beautiful. I hope you enjoy. And thank you to Johnson County for allowing me to use this footage for everyone to enjoy. What the law is and what the law is not. It's one of the things that many people have arguments about on a daily basis. But let's talk about it. Amateur legal theorists mistakenly think that the law is a collection of clever oral claims which delegitimize and discredit the elected representatives of we the people. But this is not so. Indeed, the most important part of the law is the actual written responses of the courts to these clever oral claims. But sadly, amateur legal theorists do not even know that these written responses even exist. It is these written responses which constitute the law, and not the other way around. So, what the law is? The law is absolute. The law is inflexible. The law is the final word on a subject. All law is written. If it is not written, it is not the law, and it's that simple. Here in the United States, there are only 3 types of law: written constitutional law, written statutory law, and written case law. Written rules of administrative agencies of the executive branch, like the IRS, only have the force of law if they are consistent with all 3 types of written law above, according to the courts, not you or your guru. The Constitution was written by our founding fathers. Constitutional law consists of written decisions about that written Constitution as it is interpreted and applied by the courts, not by you and not by your guru. Our statutes were written by lawmakers elected by we the people. Our case law was written by judges elected by we the people, as in the state legal systems, or appointed by those who we elect to make those appointments for us, as in the federal legal system. Simplified, the law only comes from elected lawmakers and judges. Let's talk about what the law is not. The law is not a collection of clever oral claims which delegitimize and discredit the elected representatives of we the people. The law is not a matter of popular beliefs, popular consensus, popular opinions, popular perceptions, or a popular fable that's agreed upon. The law does not come from videos depicting charismatic personalities pretending to be experts on the law. Indeed, the law does not even exist in spoken word, oral form. The law only comes in written court decisions about the Constitution, written statutes, and written court decisions about anything. Let's talk for a moment about cognitive dissonance. Amateur legal theorists mindlessly accept all information about the law which validates their belief system, despite the complete absence of written proof whatsoever, and they mindlessly reject all information about the law which does not validate their belief system, despite overwhelming written proof everywhere. Here are some facts. Fact, but whether information about the law is the truth is not determined by considering whether the information validates a person's belief system. Instead, whether information about the law is the truth is determined by comparing it to the actual written words of the law itself, which only appear in black ink on white paper. Fact, if there is an original written court decision which actually states a proposition verbatim, then that is the law. But if there is no original written court decision which actually states a proposition verbatim, then that is not the law. It is that simple. To find the law, there will be a link to Scholar Google in the description that you can use to read case studies yourself. Case law, rather, excuse me. Fact, the one and only way to learn the law is by reading it with your own eyes, the actual written words of the law itself, which appear in black ink on white paper only. Fact, it is easy to tell a fake legal expert from a real legal expert. A fake legal expert will never read directly from the law itself and will never hold up to the camera an original, written court decision so as to allow you to read the actual words of the law itself with your own eyes. On the other hand, a real legal expert will always read directly from the law itself and will always hold up to the camera or otherwise visually provide you with an original written court decision, statute, or constitutional provision so as to allow you to read the actual words of the law itself with your own eyes. Application. That is precisely why these fake legal experts on BitChute never read directly from the law itself on camera, and why they have never once held up to the camera in support of his claims an original written court decision so as to allow you to read the actual words of the law itself with your own eyes. Conversely, that is also precisely why I always quote directly from the law itself, and precisely why I always provide links to the actual written original words of the law itself so as to allow you to read the actual words of the law itself with your own eyes. When it comes to the law, it is all about actual written proof, not spoken words. The law is not a matter of blind faith like a religion is. Proof of the correct status of the law is always available in writing. So you do not need to trust anyone to tell you what the law is. You can read it for yourself with your own eyes. Please click on the blue link that's in the description of this video and guide yourself to the real law so that you're able to read it, understand it, comprehend it, and not make mistakes like going to fake gurus, fake attorneys, and fake experts that will lead you down a bad path. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.